It continues to evolve with major developments reshaping our communities, and there's a lot happening. Back with us today, we have real estate expert Brian Coester. He's the CEO of Real Estate Connection. Thank you and welcome back.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so let's talk about Amazon.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much expanding aggressively in Northern Virginia. What does that mean for real estate?
Yeah, so Amazon is one of the largest companies in the world, right? So their headquarters is on the West Coast. They've relocated their second headquarters to Arlington. And with that comes Silicon Valley money. Like, we've always had government contracts and the government supporting, but now you've got one of the largest companies in the world coming. And that comes with hundreds of millions of dollars in investments. So they're buying up I-66 all around Manassas, all the way out to Warrington, way past, let's say what you would normally see the Arlington area. And it's really causing a effect of values of land have significantly gone up, as well as new developments and new infrastructure. It's going to be really good for the area. Yeah, and new developments. What about in Prince George's County, as the FBI is planning to move to Greenbelt? What does that mean for their economy? Yeah, so similar to Amazon, right? So what you have in this area is when the FBI was going to move to Greenbelt, very similar to when the Pentagon relocated, right? Like, where you have really good government paying jobs that build additional support, additional contractors. It's really going to change the whole area. You have, Arlington, PG, and then there's some other areas that I think are going to see a good increase in values for real estate wise, as well as good jobs. So if someone is interested in buying, now is the time to buy in that area? Yeah, so really surrounding the Beltway, right? So if you look at what happened in Arlington 5 or 6 years ago, that's what's going on in PG County right now, as far as a tremendous amount of development, tremendous amount of infrastructure, and it's really centered around jobs, employment, income. In the DC real estate market, you're going to see a tremendous amount of increases, similar to the way like San Francisco has such a high real estate market. Yeah, and what about Montgomery County? So the real estate there remains strong. How does it continue to just remain strong like that? Biotech, right? So Montgomery County has, NIST, right, National Institute of Standard Technology. They have biotech. They have a tremendous amount of intelligence in that area that has just really stood the test of time, right? This area, over the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see a tremendous amount of transformation with Silicon Valley money coming in, with Amazon and some of these other things. Montgomery County and Loudoun County are the two sort of prizes in this area when it comes to that. Yeah, that's so interesting. And really quickly, I know we've been talking about Cumberland offering $20,000 to move into that area. Would that, does that really work? Do you think that more people will be moving there? So it's kind of a fun thing, right? So the cities are trying to attract workers, remote workers, right? Especially areas that are rural. And ultimately, home values are centered around demographics and people living there, right? So there's a direct incentive if somebody lives there. So Cumberland has grant programs where they're offering $20,000 if you relocate there. There's other cities and other areas around the state, around the area, and it's really just centered around, like, we want people here, we want you buying here, we want you going to our stores, we want you going to our schools, we want you shopping, and we'll give you a little incentive to do those. For the right remote worker, there's some money available for you. That is awesome. How do we find you, really quick? You can reach me on Instagram, Brian Coester, and all the social medias. All right. Thank you so much, Brian. Brian Coester dropping those real estate gems there. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes.